Hello Emily, today is Thursday and you may not be able to tell from this video, but I've recently picked up a cold. And this has become my new best friend. Yay. Yeah. That feels good. I'm cured. That's not how that works. It is the best thing because A, I got it from my grandma, and B, I can tell a story with it. Here it goes. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Red Riding Hood, and her mum asked her to bring her grandmother some goodies in a basket. And Red was like, okay. And so Red went through the forest by herself to bring her grandmother some wonderful stuff. Da, 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 da. And then she met a wolf while she was there. And the wolf was like, yo, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm just bringing some stuff to my grandma. And he's like, oh? She's like, yeah. What you gonna do about it? He's like, oh, so much. You won't even know. She's like, okay. And kept walking. And then the wolf was like, you know what? I'm gonna run so fast to her grandmother's house, and then I'm gonna pretend to be her grandma. You know, normal stuff. The wolf did. And so when Red Riding Hood finally got to Grandma's, she knocked on the door. She said, hey Grandma, I brought this stuff for you. And Grandma was like, oh yeah? You did? You bought me some? And yes, this is what Grandma looks like, okay? Look at that, beautiful. And so Red was like, Grandma, what big eyes you have. And she's like, all the better to see you with, my dear. Like, Grandma, what big ears you have. It's like, all the better to hear you with, my dear. And she's like, Grandma, why do you have a weird serpent tongue? And the grandma was like, oh, the better to taste you with, my dear. And so then it turned out it was a wolf. Well, like, who wouldn't have guessed that? And then Wolf Grandma ate Red Riding Hood. And then this axe guy came. I don't have a thing for him. Oh. So then he came and he like freed Grandma. Like a grandma. That's a normal grandma, you know? And Red. So basically, yeah, this is the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. Thank you, Grandma, for giving me this wonderful thing, because you know what? It's a trick. This, reversible, and now there's Gma. Oh, mind blown, right? I know. And then, not just one grandma, it's also a wolf grandma. And that is the end of story time with Madison. I'm so glad I could share that classic story with you that I'm sure you've never heard before. So, yeah. Hope you have a good week, and I'll see you on Monday.